Having mountain over me. Hey everyone! Wow, my nose is pointing sideways so much that it's basically leaving the frame of the video. Fucking kill me. Hey everyone, today is the first time that I'm ever making a YouTube video where I am also talking into a camera as opposed to just playing drums. And it's the first time that I'm ever doing it in the 6 years now that I've had my YouTube channel, and I'm sure that all of my 230 subscribers have all been dying to know what my voice sounds like, so there you have it. But today I wanted to make a drum lesson video, which is something that I've wanted to do for quite some time. I haven't really been bothered to make, but now that I have a lot of time to kill, I figure now is the perfect opportunity to do so. And today I wanted to talk about, I guess what you could call, or could say is a bit of a drum solo section performed by one of my favorite drummers at the moment down in Washington from UK-based pop-punk band Neck Deep. I just now actually realized that I'm wearing one of their shirts. I apologize. Please, can we censor this? But whenever they play live and whenever they perform their song Kalima off of their incredible 2015 record Life's Not Out to Get You, right before the second verse of the song, he basically plays this sort of semi-drum solo thing that I was really taken aback by the first time that I saw it and wanted to learn it ever since. And now that I have it down, I figured I might as well make a video where I just break it down for you. And even though this section might seem a little complicated, it's actually not too difficult once you break it down. If you've been keeping up with your rudiments and feel comfortable doing stuff with double bass drum and can do like a sweeping pattern in between your rack tom, your snare drum, and your floor tom, you should have this down. And nevertheless, let's roll the clip. So like I said earlier in this video, this entire section slash drum solo thing, whatever you want to call it, depends on you knowing three things. Again, that would be your rudiments, being able to do stuff with double bass, and being able to sweep in between the rack tom, snare drum, and floor tom. Once you have those things down, you should be good to go. Also, quick disclaimer, this entire fill depends on you knowing a rudiment known as the 6-stroke roll. So if you don't know that already, I highly recommend you practice that separately prior to tackling this entire fill. So this entire section kicks off with what I call a mutated 6-stroke roll. If you're unaware, the 6-stroke roll is originally, right, left, left, right, right, left. That first right being accented and that last left being accented, and all the notes in between are ghosted. The difference here is that we're actually gonna not play that last left-handed accent, and we'll instead replace it with 2 kick drums with our double bass, which in turn will send us into the next section of the fill, in which we're just playing right, left, kick, kick, in between the snare drum and rack tom, followed again by kick, kick. That's a very reoccurring thing in this entire fill. And then we have what I call 4/2. So right, left, kick, kick on the snare. Then we're doing the exact same thing again on the rack tom, right, left, kick, kick. Then we're going to do a walk down from the rack tom to the snare drum with 5 strokes. So we have right, left, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So we're walking down from the rack tom to the snare drum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kick, kick. And here begins the sweeping part. So we're again playing that exact same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In between the snare drum, rack tom, and floor tom. Kick, kick. Then we're doing the exact same thing again, except this time we're resting on that last right. So instead of playing the entire same thing again, I basically just leave out that last right on the rack tom, or sorry, the floor tom, and then rest, and then kick, kick, and then lastly we have 4 strokes on our floor tom, right, left, and then on the downbeat of 1, we close out with a hit on the crash. And all in total, I believe we're playing about 48 notes or something, so there's a lot of things happening. I should also point out real quick that this is my interpretation of this entire drum solo thing, or whatever, so I might have a couple of notes wrong. I only transcribed this entire thing just by listening to it over and over again and watching that entire clip and try to slow it down So even though it might not be 100% accurate, I try to come up with a version that closely resembles the original, video to the best of my ability. So what I'll do now is that I'll play this entire section at a much slower tempo, which, believe me, was actually kind of difficult, seeing how, playing this many notes at a much slower pace is actually kind of tricky. But I did it just kind of show you what the whole thing sounds like once you break it down and slow it down a bit, so hopefully you'll have a better time understanding what's happening in this entire drum solo thing. And if you're struggling with the tempo, then put on a metronome and then practice in increments of BPM. I believe the original recording of the song sits at about 103 BPM, so use that as your goal tempo and then work your way up over time.
So I just now realized that I forgot to point out that the so-called mutated 6-stroke roll begins with a hit on my left crash with a kick drum underneath it, and then the remaining notes are played on the snare. There you have it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, hopefully you learned something, hopefully I was able to explain myself and express myself in a way that made sense. And even if I didn't, you already made it this far, so I don't care at this point. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see if I make any drum lessons in the future. Seeing how this video was kind of a pain in the ass to edit, since my computer is absolute garbage and only renders like 1 frame per every full moon. I also play drums in a band at the moment called Out of My Way. We have shit up on Spotify, we have music videos, we have some pretty exciting things happening down the line. So if you want to see what we're up to, you can click the About section on my profile, where I have links to our social media pages. I also have a playlist on my homepage featuring 2 of our music videos if you wanna see that. If you wanna see more of my videos, you can click this box right next to my fucked up nose. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video, whatever that might be, and yeah, till next time.